Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Chad,
And Chris.
and you are now listening to Chilln with Chad. Thank you. All right, Chad is here. Welcome to Chilln with Chad, the solo edition. I really don't know how to start this out because I am by myself this week, which I haven't done one of these in quite a while. Where I've done a Chilln with Chad, all solo dolo, but I'll make it work. The good brother's walking around in the back doing whatever he's doing, watching over things. Chad, where have you guys been? Life has happened. I can say that for sure. We got a little caught up the last couple weeks with life and other things going on, and I made it a point to be like, you know what, man, we've been out for a couple weeks. Like, if I gotta go in by myself and do some things tonight, then that's what it's gonna be. So here we are. Today, I want to talk about striving for better for yourself. In the midst of doing that right now with these new ventures I got going on for myself, thanks to the good brother. And so like, yeah, we got the Stepson series that just dropped this weekend. And most of you, if you follow the show like that, you already seen a little scene that I did in the series. So episode 1 of that dropped this weekend. Also, something else that I'm very excited about is the little Nook the Crook skits that's taking off like very, very quickly. That's something that I really enjoy doing. Shout out to my boy Day No Friday, who also is a member of the A-Ray TV network. So shout out to him. He plays this character called Lil Nook, and Lil Nook is a crook. Basically, what I was saying, he's gonna find a way to make a way. Let's just say that. And you check out the Chilln with Chad Facebook page, you'll see the skit of that you'll see also myself in. So that was pretty fun. That was a fun experience. So, like, being a part of like something that just came together. Like, I think we literally did that, and we talked about that in like 3 days, I think, was because Thursday night we were at the Tastemaker Thursdays, thank you. And we was sitting around, it was like, man, Daddy was like, man, I got this skit, and then I got y'all right here, I want to talk about it right now. So he's telling us about it, and we were sitting there like, okay. And he told me, shout out to KPA Big Love, he's also in the skit. He was like, man, I got this idea, and he ran it through us, and we was like, yeah, okay. It's like, so when y'all want to do it? He was like, y'all free Sunday? So yeah, we on Sunday. So it was like, yeah, we showed up and we shot, man. And that, honestly, I don't think I've ever been a part of something that like came to fruition, and then it like came out like so quickly. Like, the vision was already there, so we just put the pieces in place, got it at, I had a, so what everybody's been talking to me about is there's a part where so Lil Nook, he comes to the door with the delivery of cookies. He's like, yeah, somebody ordered some cookies, and so I answer the door, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, oh, some cookies, yeah, I think I ordered some cookies. So in the process, like, I wasn't supposed to do the stomach rubbing thing, but and then that's what's funny, because that's what everybody keeps talking to me about. He was like, man, you was talking about those cookies and you was rubbing your stomach. I swear that just literally, I was like, man, just like loosen up, be you, like just like get into the character. So we started talking about the cookies, and I just started rubbing my stomach like, I want these cookies. And that's like one of the parts people keep telling me about is about hey man, that was funny, man, you was rubbing your stomach talking about those cookies. Yeah, that literally just came out of nowhere. So but shout out to Day, shout out to A-Ray, Shout out to KPAB Love. It's the other little homie. I can't think of his name that was in the skit with us towards the end. Okay, but shout out to him too. He did this thing, like, and then he didn't even know he was gonna be in it. He was just there, and they like just got him a spot, and he was in it. So that was cool, man. So striving for better for ourselves, and yeah, like I stated at the beginning, that's something I'm experiencing right now. Uh, Trying out these new things in life, man. Like life tends to like hand you new things, and what you choose to do with these new things is up to you. Like me, maybe see, like 2021, 2022, Chad probably would have been less likely to jump into doing these different things, like actually like going to doing the comedy show and doing the scenes and then doing the skits. Like I probably wouldn't have been quite motivated to do all those things like I am now. But now, like today, I'm like, hey, man, I gotta get it. I gotta get it somehow. So whether it's going the skit route, whether it's going the full comedy stand up route, whether it's even branching out doing like more acting. Like I feel like I have this untapped like stuff in my head that I want to get out, and now I'm putting the pieces together and finding out these little outlets and venues to work these things out. Like I got plans to do, like, man, like after like sitting back and watching the little Nook skit, I was like, man, I got all these different ideas about stuff. Like, and it's funny how things come to you like that, to where like you see something and then it automatically like the light bulb goes off, and I'm like, man, okay, I want to try to do this now. Then I want to try to do that now. And like I said, we've had some discussions. Like nothing's for sure like a big plan yet, but we have had discussions of stuff we want to do and like skits we want to go to and stuff like that. So coming down the line, hopefully we'll actually get those out sooner or later. But as far as like not even on the like the comedy stuff side, just in life in general, I feel like I've got this motivation now to like want more for myself. Like I've always been a cool, like chill out, just go with the flow type of person. But now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, you know what, man, I can't just sit back and just let things happen for me. It's like at some point, like you got to get up and figure out like things for yourself, and like, hey, maybe if I try this, see what happens. And if it fails, okay, that's all right. Maybe that just didn't work. Then you come back to the table and then you go back and look for something else. And that's where I'm at right now with it's like figuring out different things in my life. Whether it's like now I'm like going to school, and then now I'm figuring out like what else can I do? Like I've jumped over this major hurdle of like getting out there on stage and performing, and then getting into all the entertainment stuff, and now I'm like, what else is out there that I can do? And I've had like crazy, like I literally like sitting in my apartment having like crazy ideas, like even to like even at one point in time, I was like, you know what, man, I'm like trying to scratch off all this stuff on the bucket list. One thing, like people I promise you, people gonna laugh when I say this, but one thing that I always wanted to do that I never like figured out how I could go about it is making a song. Like, like that's gonna be funny to people, but then again, it might not be funny to people because I always talk about how much I love music and stuff like that. So that probably wouldn't be a shock to a lot of people. So I don't know, and I wouldn't know like what route. Like I've like, what if I became like just a country singer, or I don't want to be a rapper or nothing like that, but maybe I could have some type of hip hop influence in my music, or maybe like I don't know. It's just all kinds of things I just will sit back and think about, and I want to try. So I don't know. Sometime one day, I feel like I'll get to that bridge to where I'll just want to like jump out and try something. And so, like I said, we've gotten to the movies, we've gotten to the skits, we've got in the car, and that I really need to. I really want to like get the opportunity to do another show sometime. Hopefully, I need to just get out and find something. People always like, even my dad, like he's like, oh man, like you come to Killeen, man, we got all these comedy. We got all this comedy stuff out here in Killeen. You can come out here, and I'm like, yeah, man, I need to do that. Like, I need to do something to like keep feeding this. I don't know. I call it like the monster. Like the more and more I do stuff, the more and more it's like, all right, what else can we do? What else can we do? I need more. So once I figure that out, then we'll keep going forward. One thing I do want to do this episode is shout out, man, everybody that's been like sharing the videos and sharing all the posts. Like, man, y'all, like, as much as like visually seeing myself in these videos is giving me the motivation. Giving me the motivation from y'all, like sharing and commenting and telling me like how much you like the stuff and how much you want to see more and more and more. It gives me the motivation to want to do more and want to give you guys more. So it's much appreciation to every single person. Like, whether you listen to Chilln With Chad or you listen to any other shows on the network, man. Like if it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be us. Like we wouldn't have an audience to put our stuff out to if it wasn't for y'all. So I definitely gotta say that before I say anything else on this episode. At the end of the day, we all need to find like something that gives us that drive in life to want to keep going and want to push more and seek it out however you can. Like I said, how I stumbled upon it was just a conversation with A-Ray one day to where like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's something I might want to try. And then that grew into like trying out more things now. So I want everybody out there, if you got some type of passion or some type of like thing that you like to do that you want to do more of, just do it. Like don't think that it's just gonna come to you easy. Like it's not. It's definitely not. Trust me, man. This stuff has been some of the hardest stuff that I like. Being I wouldn't say I'm a recluse, but I kind of am. And these days, to where I'm like content with just chilling in the apartment all by myself and just doing my own thing. But now that I've like come out and done these other things, like it's like giving me the motivation to want to try to do more. And I want everybody to have that. Like, if you listen to this, I want you to just stop and think about one thing that you want to strive for, even if it's like something minuscule. Like if it's something that you want to do and you want to put your all into it, just go for it. Just like, what's the worst that can happen? Somebody tell you no, somebody tell you that you can't do it. Like it don't matter. As long as you're satisfied with what you're doing, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, then who can stop you? What can stop you? And just keep that in mind. I can say this: I am out. Encore. Thank you.